Hello everybody and welcome back to another stream, another F124 stream to be precise, back in the Sauber after our little 100% debacle last time that really didn't go well. We tried the full distance race and I got very bored and very bad. I was back of the grid for most of it, or back of the pack, and I just decided, you know what? This isn't really for me. So we went back to 5-lap races and we got a points finish in Australia. I believe I was going to say Austria then. I can't remember exactly where we finished though. Seventh. So we got 6 points. We got fast. Oh yeah, we got fastest lap because I cut the entire course in Bahrain before crashing. So yeah, hope you guys are well on this Monday night. Storm Dara finally seems to be pissing off around here, which is good. I can finally make content without the sheet on my roof that I keep talking about banging and crashing everywhere, so that's good. I will be honest, not feeling 100% tonight. Feeling like, you know, when you're starting to come down with something and you just feel like all headachy and all coldy and stuff. So this probably won't be a mega long stream tonight, I'll be honest. But yeah, I'm hoping to get some stuff done. It'd be nice to stream again, and you know, because it's been 3 days. But I'm surprised I've managed to keep this up for 2 weeks now, which is a lot longer than I thought I would. Normally this is when I try something new, I try something once and then I'm done with it. It's like a one and done. But I've actually managed to stick to this for 2 weeks, which for me is pretty damn good. But I've actually managed to... Sorry, I was checking if it was actually... I'm always paranoid. I shouldn't do that. I know I shouldn't do that. Every stream, I have to turn the sound on to check that it's working because I'm paranoid that it's not going to. So I'm sorry about that. Right, so we are at the Japanese Grand Prix. To start with, can we do some goals? Can we actually do some goals? Oh, we've got some goals. They've given us... Oh, is it all automated? Because I'm an idiot. Oh, we've got some. Right, so we've got some wind tunnel. We've got some fabrication planner. Chassis upgrade time reduced by 15%. So we've got a stress test any tyres above. I'm pretty sure we can do that. We're pretty good at stress testing everything in a Formula 1 car. So yeah, right, let's put the mic back in its proper place. So yeah, we're going to be starting in Suzuka. Just going to see how we go. I don't know how many races I'll get done. Try and get 4, but can't guarantee it because I want to be... Priorities. I want to be in bed relatively early tonight, but I also wanted to stream to you lovely people. So yeah, we'll just see how far we get. But I'm pretty happy with the change to Sauber so far. Obviously we had that nightmare in the first race, but it definitely seems to be working out. We're ahead of Williams at the moment, so it's justified my decision there. So yeah, as we head into the MSC Cruisers Japanese Grand Prix. I don't know what MSC Cruisers are. I assume they're like a cruising company for like boat cruises and stuff. Don't know why I'm bothering speculating. It's a very dull thing to talk about. Oh, by the way, as we start this lap, I am currently recording the first episode of a new series. It's a series I've sort of done on this channel before, but as a character, and it didn't really work. So I'm now going to do it, oh god, I'm now going to do it as myself. It's called Fat to Fit, and it is basically going to document my weight loss journey. So I'm starting at a whopping 16 stone 8, meaning that I am currently nearly 6 stone overweight. I am a large bastard of a man. So yeah, it's going to be basically documenting my journey, trying to go from a really fat man to a really fit man, and try and get down to. So I'm just going to move the mic a minute. I feel like it's really close to my hands. Sorry. Yeah. So my target weight is 13 stone. My ideal weight for my size is 11 stone, but I think that's, at the moment, that's far too drastic. So I want to try and get to 13 stone, slim down quite a bit. And hopefully I'm actually going to keep this up. Oh God, that's a terrible line through there. Cut the corner a little bit, we're going to be last. But yeah, my plan is to, what was I saying? Yeah, document my journey. Hopefully I stick with it, because I'm not the best at sticking to things, and not the best when I make a new series. I'll do like a couple of videos and then drop it and then just forget about it. I'm very good at doing that. So I'm going to use this as an opportunity to finally sort myself out and use the videos to sort of hold myself accountable, which I think will be quite good. I can use the weight loss to stick to the videos, and I can use the videos to stick to the weight loss. It's kind of a, double-sided thing. That's a horrendous qualifying session. 2.2 seconds off the pace. Daniel Ricciardo, slow as shit in qualifying this year. Zhou was half a second quicker. So yeah, good start. And a track like Suzuka, that I'm not very good round and find it very hard to overtake, is probably not going to pay dividends. But yeah, I am really looking forward to that. I've recorded bits for it already. I started it yesterday. Carried it on today. I've managed to record quite a lot of footage already. I've started piecing it together as well. And yeah, it looks pretty good so far. I think it's also nice as well on the channel that I can sort of be myself, because obviously I'm normally hiding behind kind of silly voices or silly characters or something like that. I'm always sort of, I feel like I'm hiding behind something, so it's nice to kind of finally have a series where I can be myself, and you can see my personality and see me for who I am. And you might like me, you might not. You might think I'm a twat. But we'll find out together. And yeah, it'd be quite nice to sort of start making proper long form videos, because although it's quite nice making the voices videos, and I do like doing that, I do like, want to pivot towards more ambitious video making, Anthony Davidson getting absolutely ribbed again. But yeah, I just think it'd be a nice opportunity to, try a different direction, see if it works, and yeah, hopefully you guys will want to watch and you can sort of join me for the ride, which is quite nice. As we head to 5 red lights, and it's lights out and away we go. We got a good start on Ricciardo. But yeah, we're starting last at Suzuka. I'm not very good at making places up here. I'm not very good at not finishing last here either. I think the first sector is, oh God, it's so tight and it's so hard to maneuver. See, you try and make a place and you end up losing 2. Can we go up and under science here? We're going to be on the outside, going into Degnal 1, I believe it is. Oh, we're going to make up 3. Oh, look at that. That is how you drive like an absolute pro. 3 places in 2 corners. We're up to a mighty P15. It's not going to win us driver of the day. It's not even going to get us noticed, really. But 3 cars in 2 corners, leaving Pourchaire and Science for dead. That might well be the highest we can go, unless we can get past Hulkenberg before the end of the lap. Otherwise we might have to switch to the old defensive mode. Can we dive bomb? Nah, it's too ambitious. I was going to absolutely yeet it down the inside then and thought better of it. Are we going to get... It's too early for DRS, isn't it? Come on, it's lap 2. You win for now, Hulkenberg. You win for now, unless... Oh, I thought about having a go then. Now I've gone wide because I'm in this dirty air. If that's even a thing in this game. I assume it is, because it is in real life. Oh my god, taking these S's absolutely horribly. Is there any way I can get my diff down? I don't know how F1 drivers can drive at 200 miles an hour and fiddle buttons at the same time. It's absolutely ludicrous. I don't know how they do it. It's crazy. Like even F1 drivers from the older generation say they had no idea how they do that. I remember there was a feature on Sky Sports, must have been about, I don't know, 10 or so years ago. I think it was Sterling Moss and Lewis Hamilton at Silverstone. And obviously Moss just had a steering wheel, standard steering wheel on his car, there's nothing on it. And obviously he looks at Lewis Hamilton's car and it's got all like the, you know, the mod cons and all the buttons on it, and he's just completely bewildered and like has no idea how drivers cope with it, modern day drivers cope with it. Oh god, how am I supposed to do that? I have no... Oh Jesus, did I get tapped there or did I just spin? I have no knowledge of how driver... Oh god, I really don't care about objectives. I wish there was a way to turn objectives off. Oh, stay off the curves. Because I feel like a lot of them are just... a lot of them are unattainable, first and foremost. A lot of them I just don't understand how to do it. You know? Obviously, I mean, you know, just stop stressing the tyres out, but I don't know. Oh god. Yeah, curbs are an absolute nightmare around here. Like, especially around the S's. Get on a curb there, could be game over. This poor chair is having a look around the inside. Can we hang it around the outside? Like Alonso did to Schumacher all those years ago. All it means is that we're going to get absolutely pile driven down the straight. Oh god, look at that. That is not good. Poor chair's just going to sail past me unless I can get him back into turn 1. Get in there, come on. Hold it. No. It's still there. Oh god, wheel banging. Get in. For another lap. It's like I said on lap 1, if I couldn't catch Hulkenberg, this was pretty much going to be my race. And that's exactly how it's transpired here. Absolutely mounting that curb there. Also, because of where my mic is, I'm holding my controller at a stupidly weird angle. Like, my arms are so much higher than they usually are. It's really uncomfortable. Because like I said, like my current setup is literally like, I'm sat on my sofa. I've got my TV and my Xbox in front of me. I've got my laptop next to me. And I've got my microphone on my lap. Because that's the only way at the moment, because my flat is so small. That's the only way I can set this up. And it just means that I have to hold this at stupid angle. Oh my god, this is... Please don't finish last. Please don't finish last. Right, can we get past Joe? I'm just going to send it out the inside. Come on, give me a break. Oh, I thought we'd get having DRS. I thought we'd have a decent advantage there. But no, we had to go and lose more places, and now I can't even catch Magnussen. It's been a nightmare of a race. God. I'm now paranoid about that straight up to 130R. Hoping I don't know if there is a DRS straight up there. I'm sort of hoping there is so I can catch Magnussen, but I'm sort of hoping there isn't so that Joe doesn't destroy me. Here we go. Moment of truth. Don't think it even matters if there's DRS. I don't think there is. So I'm quite surprised that. I mean, I know there's a high speed turn. We just about hold it through 130R. I think we're just about not going to finish last. We head through these curbs. Oh yeah, we got a gap. Another straight, we would have been in trouble. P18. P18. You wish you could drive like that. Gotta love these sideways steps. Williams to Sauber. Sort of like Valtteri Bottas, except without the opportunity to win races at Mercedes in between. Max Verstappen takes it. Another victory. I say another, I don't know if that's his first win of the season or not. Leclerc in... Oh no, Leclerc third. Someone else in second. I'm assuming it's Norris. It's usually Norris. Right. Is it Norris? No, it's Perez. Sergio Perez getting a podium. I suppose he did qualify seconds. Wow. Lando Norris in 8th. Not a lot of movement there. And again, it is Suzuka. And there's not... Surprised, I'm... Like, because obviously... Suzuka is a track that has produced some incredible races. 2005 Raikkonen, the Senna and Prost title years, obviously where they both punted each other off. But yeah, obviously surprising lack of lack of overtaking opportunities for a track that's so well revered. Like the one memory I have is that year where Kamui Kobayashi just sent it so many times at the hairpin. Where he just sent it down the inside of so many cars, gained so many positions. I don't know if that was the same year he got a podium. I can't remember. It might have been a different year. But we are currently 9th in the championship. Verstappen leads. I assume that's 3. That must be 3 wins out of 3 then. He's got 76 points. Leclerc 45, Perez 41. Perez having a good season. Lando Norris on 34. We are currently on 6. Hamilton, is that his first points of the season? Yeah, it must be, because I think he had a DNF in the first one. And then I think he just had a really low finish in the last one. And then, I really need to burp. Always do during these streams. Red Bull have a very handsome lead in the constructors. Ferrari 2nd, McLaren 3rd, Aston Martin 4th, Mercedes 5th. I don't know why I'm reading this out, you can see it. We're currently in 6th. We've got Haas and Alpine breathing down on X, RB to an extent. Williams aren't that far behind us, even though they're on 0. So that might be quite a battle to see who can be the 5th shittest team this season. Yeah, it's one race down. We've lost some pace, we've lost some focus. I just need to have a drink quickly. that's good. Got good old chocolate milk, which is going to do my Fat to Fit series really good. I always have chocolate milk for the streams because if you have tea, it just goes cold. Whereas milk is nice even when it's cold because it's supposed to be cold. Good logic there, Dan. Nice one. Right, it's one race down. Let's skip all of this shit and go to Imola. We should go quite well around Imola because it's a circuit that I tend to do very well at because there are very slight strategical movements you can do which can benefit your race pace. We're still at 75 overall. I don't know if that's good. We started at, is it 65 we started at? I don't know. Anyway, it's time for Imola. Do I bother with how far are we? I should probably do the practice sessions. That's the thing when you're in a lower team, you have to kind of do every one, which is annoying in a way. Sometimes when I get higher up and you're a team at the top, sometimes I just skip it and go into quali. But I think with a team like Sauber, you just got to do it. This is probably going to fail. Oh no. Right, so Imola then. I do love this circuit. Obviously had to wait a long time for it to come back on the calendar. It disappeared sort of mid-2000s, didn't come back until the COVID season in 2020, and then it's just stayed on ever since. I remember like the sheer excitement when I got Project Cars, when that first came out, because it was the first game that I'd had for years that I could drive at Imola on. I was so excited that I could drive around there. I actually don't know, because I really like Project Cars 1. I know it got a lot of stick from some people, but I really liked it. And I don't know, because I got an Xbox Series X at the moment, and I don't know if there's a way. I don't know if Project Cars 1 is actually available. So obviously it's not on the Xbox store, because it's just Project Cars 3 and that's it, because they kind of just don't bother selling old games. But I wonder if I could like get it eBay or something, or someone selling it or whatever. Because that was my favourite one. Project Cars 1 I absolutely loved. Because it was the first sort of like sim-like game I owned. Even though a lot of sim racers hated it. And then Project Cars 2, it was alright. I know there were some people that preferred that one. I didn't really. I just felt like it lacked a lot of what the original has. And I just couldn't really get to grips with it. And then I've never played Project Cars 3 purely because obviously I saw reviews of it when it came out and everybody said that it was an absolute dumpster fire of a game. And I remember oh god, I remember watching one of Jimmy Broadbent's streams, and I think he quit after like half an hour because he was just so disappointed with the game. It's looking pretty good. It's amazing what a corner cut, a chicane can do. Over the line, P6. Totally deserved that. Absolutely deserved that. We were slam dunk last. We were nowhere for a lot of that lap. And then that absolute worldie of a chicane brought us right back into contention. As we put our Sauber into P6. Where are you, Joe Guan Yu? Are you in 18th? More like slow Guan Yu. Alright, yeah. You're a 29-year-old man, Dan. Come on. Right, P6 though, pretty happy with that. Red Bull are just going to run away with this season, aren't they? They've reinstalled the RB19. They've snuck it back on the track to see if anybody's noticed. Obviously, they noticed because it's not the RB20. But yeah, it will be interesting to see where Red Bull are next season, because they changed their car philosophy for this year, and obviously they were really dominant until, you know, they had to take, is it like a flexi part? I can't quite remember what it was, but obviously they had to remove it from their car, and since then they lost a lot of performance. So it'll be interesting to see if they sort of revert to the design that they had the year before. And if they do revert to the design from the year before, would that still work? If they haven't got that part that they had, you know, previously. But I think, like I said before, I think 2025 has the potential to be an all-time season. Because it's always like the last year before a regulation change, everybody's kind of maxed out their development, everybody's caught up, and the field kind of converges. And it's like 2021, before the new regs, you know, we got Red Bull and Mercedes who were like ultra close, and we got this awesome title battle. And obviously this year we've had 4 teams that have been in the hunt to win races. And going into 2025, I really don't know which one of those 4 teams is going to be at the front start next season. I think it's got to be the first time in, I don't know, I reckon since about 2012 maybe, where we're going into a season having absolutely no idea who's going to be on top. That's a dodgy start there. Oh God. Gained a place though. But yeah, I am very, very excited about the 2025 season. It's such a shame we've got that long 3-month wait now. But yeah, it's should be good. Obviously, you got all those different permutations, like Hamilton going to Ferrari. Could Red Bull have a new second driver? It's expected that Liam Lawson's going to replace Sergio Perez. And McLaren's still going to be the ones to beat next season. And if they're fast all season, can Lando Norris win a world title? Can he challenge for a world title? You know, where are Mercedes going to be? Obviously now George Russell's leading the team, and you've got Kimi Antonelli, who's, you know, very young and will need time to sort of get used to it. So yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting season, I think. I genuinely can't wait for it. So I never thought, because I honestly, there were a lot of races in 2023 I just didn't bother watching, because you knew Friday practice, you knew Max Verstappen was going to walk away with it unless his car blew up. You know, he won 19 races out of 22. And then you go into this year and Verstappen wins, I think, 4 of the first 5, 7 of the first 10. You're just thinking, fucking hell, here we go again. And then all of a sudden, it just changed. You know, McLaren started winning races, Mercedes started winning races, Ferrari. You know, yeah, pretty mental to think. I think like McLaren have won 6. I think Norris won 4 and Piastri won 2. And then Mercedes won... No, they won 4. Russell got 2 and Hamilton got 2. Ferrari have won 4 as well, I think. I think Leclerc won 3, Sainz won 1. Well, no, did Sainz win 2? Yeah, Sainz won 2, yeah. The Ferrari won 5. So, yeah, crazy. And then Red Bull won 9, I believe. And they're all Verstappen. So, yeah, it's just been an absolute crazy season. And you got to wonder if, you know, the Red Bull was like that since the start of the season. Could Verstappen have challenged? I don't know. It just, I guess it just goes to show just how good Max Verstappen is, because even with, you know, for a lot of the season, averaged out, he's probably had like the 3rd best car since Spain. And he still managed to not only hold his advantage over Norris, but extend it. You know, with a pace differential. It's just absolutely insane, really. And yeah, all right, there are criticisms about his driving style sometimes and his aggression towards others on the track. But you can't deny that pace-wise and, you know, in terms of consistency as well, that Max Verstappen is a phenomenal racing driver. Right, I'm going to send it here. Fuck it. Oh no, cut the chicane, what a shame. But yeah, honestly, going into next year, I can't call it. Really can't call it. And that's what makes it so exciting. Are we going to get fastest lap here? No. We failed our objectives. I'm sure that was fast. Wait, hold on. Max Verstappen. You know, 1:15, 5.2. Oh, we're like 4/10 off. It's gutting. So we haven't really been able to make an oh, that's a terrible way to take that turn. Never mind. Haven't really been able to make an impression. I was hoping we kind of have a better lap 1. But yeah, just never really been able to build on that. So it's going to be P5. Which is alright, you know, for Sauber. 10 points, if we can hold on to it, of course. Russell's now been overtaken by Tsunoda. Right, we're going to have to absolutely launch it through here. Try, look at that. That is the perfect way to take that corner. We just caught up a little bit too late. If we'd had another lap, we might have been in business there. But it's going to be P5. It's probably where we deserve to finish. I'll take that. 10 points for the Sauber team. Pretty happy with that. Pretty happy. Yeah, Max Verstappen, driver of the day. I'm assuming he won again. Normally does. It's another victory for Max Verstappen, who's had the RB19 reinstalled in Formula 1. Got Leclerc 3rd again. Oh, someone else skipped that. Bloody hell, it's the same top 3. Sergio Perez, 2 podiums in a row. That Red Bull must be dominant. Jesus. Norris finishing 4th. We finish in 5th. Tsunoda in 6th. Russell, Alonso, Hamilton, Stroll. Which means that we are pretty much pulling Sauber up by their bootstraps at the moment. We are the ones that are taking the fight. Zhou has not got a single point. What is it with teammates in this series and not pulling their weight? I mean, Albon's still on 0 points. It was a useless teammate last year. Useless this year. Teo Porcher. Don't know what they're doing down at Williams. So, yeah, any new point scorers? I don't think so. No. So, yeah, 6th in the Constructors. Got a comfortable gap. We're only 12 points behind Mercedes. So they've had a slow start, but we're now pulling away from Aston Alpine and all that lot. So, got ourselves a bit of a buffer. So, happy days. Focus. Up to 76 now. Yeah, look at you, Joe. I've been here 4 races. I'm nearly ahead of you. Yeah, it's what happens when you actually deliver for the team, you know, and get them what they need. It's on to round 5 already. Where's it? Oh, Monaco. Monaco, but we have got a secret meeting. Who do you reckon the team's going to be? Who do you reckon the team's? I'm going for... Did we have a meeting with Alpine last? I think we might. I reckon this is going to be with Haas. See if we're right. Are we right? Yes! Yeah, there we go. I knew it. Knew it. Meeting with Haas. I mean, that could possibly be the most sideways step ever. Obviously not based on this season in real life, but definitely a season in the game. No, I'm happy with my shitbox, thank you. I don't need another shitbox. Again, doing Haas a massive disservice because I've actually had a decent season. But Pierre Gasly, at the end of this season, Jesus Christ, I thought Haas had P6 all sewn up. And Pierre Gasly has an absolute worldie end to the season. Just pulls so many brilliant performances out of his arse. And then, yeah, pretty much is the sole reason. Obviously, Ocon's podium in Brazil helped. And they got a double podium. But Gasly's form at the end of the season was unbelievable. And we all know that, you know, you put Pierre Gasly in the right environment and he will get you great results. And, you know, considering where Alpine were at the start of the season, when their car was an absolute sack of shit, and they were finishing last, they were back row of the grid pretty much every race. You know, to finish the way they have done, it's fantastic, really. I just realised in my YouTube setup, I have not put the name of the game in the title. I don't know if that actually makes a difference, to be honest. But we'll do it anyway. There we go. That might attract 1 or 2 more people, who knows. Right, oh god, this is going to be the most important qualifying of the year. We can't do a Schumacher and park it, because there's no one else on the circuit at the same time as us. We can try and employ some strategies. The trick is to not be too obvious. Okay, we took it too far last year when we went to Belgium, when we went to Monza. You know, we took it a little bit too far, and when we went to Kota as well. So for this, we want to try and minimise that. Do you know what I mean? You know, we want to be a bit more subtle. Yeah. So there are times where, you know, you can pretend that you're coming out the pit lane and you can just do that. But sometimes you'll hit the wall and it won't go well and you'll have to flashback it and restart. Oh, I just veered right massively then. Jesus Christ. Sometimes you can take a little cut there. And that's fine. You know? God, I do not have the skill to drive around Monaco. I really don't. Especially under pressure. It's like one lap. Like I say, I don't know how these guys do it. So fucking talented. P20 coming out the tunnel, that's all good. What if I accidentally just brake a little bit too late? Didn't quite make the corner, had to take to the escape road. And just kind of accidentally find yourself in P1. I might go a little bit narrow there. But sometimes you just got to take avoiding action because you go too deep and it could cost you. And karma's bitten me in the arse anyway. You're going to end up P12. Oh, that must have been a really bad corner. Just goes to show the field spread round here. Oh, P2, I must have lost a good half second there. Don't know what I did wrong, but P12 it is. Piastri 11th, Russell 10th. They got some work to do. Joe Guanyu only 19th. Just a reminder, if you are enjoying the stream, please feel free to hit the old like button. And if you want to, of course, if you're new around here and you like what you see, why not get subscribed so that you can be notified of future streams like this one and other videos that I do. Again, only if you want to, of course. Here we are at the famous Monaco harbour. Hopefully Dan Collins' Sauber doesn't end up in it today. We can't rule it out, can we, Martin Brundle? It's another impression that I'd love to be able to do. Not Crofty, Martin Brundle. You're right there, man. No, that's terrible. I thought about it then. I thought about practicing it. It's not there. It's bad. Do we care about the grid? I showed you anyway. Right, at least we're on the inside. That's something. No one's going to have the same top speed because everyone will be running a downforce setup. Right, here we go then. 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go. Sometimes you can use the pit lane. Pit lane start up to P8. Some people say you have to wait for everyone else to go past. I disagree. It's all about how you interpret that rule. Sick of looking at the back of Stroll's car. I'll send it down here. Let's get Norris as well while we're at it. Oh, that's going to be close. He's still going to... Oh, Jesus. Get fucked. Get fucked. Up to P6. Come on. This could be 2 points finishes in a row. It should be. But you can't guarantee. There are no guarantees with my driving, I'm afraid. Oh, look at that. I got in too deep again. But I did actually try to take it this time. Progress. Oh, that was close. Again, tried to take it and just couldn't get it. Couldn't get it lined up. Couldn't get it lined up. We gained 6 places though. Which around Monaco is pretty damn handy. Oh god, that's too deep. And my voice went pretty deep as well. Right, Alonso's fucked off now. So it's just a fight to defend P6, I think. A lot of people seem to have very polarizing opinions about Monaco. I'm probably one of the only people who feels very neutral about it. I think qualifying around Monaco is fantastic because it's like the ultimate test of nerve. It's the ultimate test of car control. Obviously, the race is quite dull. It is quite processional. Yeah, there aren't very many interesting races around Monaco. But I think it's the fact that obviously with the barriers being so close, it being such a tight circuit, it's kind of like the ultimate test of driving skill. And whilst you can criticise Monaco for its, lack of overtaking opportunities and lack of, interesting or lack of a spectacle, should I say? But for the drivers, it is like the ultimate test of bravery. It's the ultimate test of skill, ultimate test of awareness. So I can understand why it's highly revered. I can also understand why it's criticised. And I'm going to nail my ass firmly to that fence. Oh god, I've gone too deep there, but oh well. I've got 2 laps to go. Oh god, just why am I driving like I'm pissed? Am I pissed? I don't remember drinking anything or taking anything. Oh god, that's so wide. Jesus. I am starting to feel a bit more comfortable streaming now. Because like the first couple of times I was really nervous, like I didn't really know what to say, or I wanted to be a certain way and it didn't quite come out, or whatever. But I am starting to feel like a little bit more confident with it now. It feels more natural. Obviously, like I said a couple of weeks ago, this is all about sort of me learning how to do it, me learning how to stream, and like I'm obviously, I'm nowhere near good enough yet. Like this is still pretty amateur, but I do definitely feel like a lot more confident than I did when I started, and I feel a bit more comfortable with it now, and hopefully that's sort of coming out, and hopefully that's being reflected. I do feel like they're getting better all the time. I am feeling that improvement. Hopefully you guys are too. Oh fuck. Right, let's pretend that didn't happen. We're going to do a Men in Black memory wipe thingy. And we're going to pretend that didn't happen. I probably left the door. I'm going to assume that was my fault. And I left the door too wide open. And Norris just couldn't get out of the way. That's what I feel like anyway. I can't even drive in a straight line. I'm constantly touching the analog stick. I don't know why. Oh god, damage. It might mean that I can't turn into the corner as well, which is why I had to, take that alternative line there. But it looks like, unless Norris is going to get an absolute launch on us, it's going to be P6. 2 points finishes in a row. How'd you like driver of the day as well? Thank you so much, everybody at home who watched that. I mean, Max Verstappen won again, but who cares about that, right? Heroic performance. Who gained 6 places at Monaco like that? You know? Yeah, we get it. Yeah, Max Verstappen won again. Is that my 2023 season being repeated? Are we getting some flashbacks? It's the same top 3 again. And they're even in a different grid order. Leclerc bottled his home race. Bottled P2. Hamilton 4th, Alonso 5th. Myself in 6th. Norris, Stroll, Russell, Gasly. Piastri paying the price for poor qualifying. Oh, we started P. Oh, someone must have got a grid penalty. Oh, I didn't even notice I started P11. There we go. Shows how much I take in. So, Max Verstappen absolutely running away with this championship. Perez and Leclerc. This feels like 2022 almost, with Verstappen running away with it in the end, and then Perez and Leclerc battling it out for 2nd place. Norris 4th, Alonso 5th, Tsunoda. Sorry, I've got a really blocked nose at the moment. I apologise if I keep sort of clearing it on the mic. Try my best not to. It's really blocked at the moment. Russell, myself, we're 24 points now. McLaren, no, Piastri for McLaren. So we're ahead of Piastri and Hamilton in the championship. Though, to be fair, Hamilton had a pretty poor start, so that's probably why. And then, yeah, we're well clear now. If anything, Mercedes want to be watching their backs. It's Kick Sauber are coming to kick you out of 5th place. We have achieved an accolade that I really don't care about. Look at all those stats going up. And yet our rating stays the same. We've got to be ahead of Zhou now. Look at that. 51%. Suck on that. Only been here 5 races. And on to round 6. I'm assuming, is it Canada? Canada? It is Canada. Canadian Grand Prix, eh? Ah, Canada, eh? Cars go around the circuit in Montreal, huh? I don't really know what that was. Not sure if you know, but that's 10 times you finished in the top 10 positions. Great consistency. It's not really, considering I've had like 20 races. Right, oh god. Where are we now? We are 8th fastest. Good bracketisse. I just blow my nose quick. Hopefully that's worked. I've sort of lost my bearings whilst doing so. And now we're going to fail this. Oh no, we completed it. Right, Montreal then. Which is another circuit that I tend to do pretty well round. Hopefully we can do again. It's a circuit that I used to like quite a lot. Now I'm sort of very neutral about it. I mean, I don't mind it. But I don't know, it's one of those. I obviously, like a lot of people, you know, my outstanding memory of this circuit is watching Jenson Button hit 5 times, come from the back of the field to win in 2011, which was like the most mental F1 race ever, in my opinion. Absolutely fantastic to watch. Obviously, for me personally, as a Jenson Button fan, watching it was just incredible. I couldn't believe what I was watching. And then, yeah, it's one of those, like, if I could recommend, I think I said this in the last stream when I recommended the Brazilian Grand Prix in 2003, but if I could recommend any race to go back and watch, 2011, the 2011 Canadian Grand Prix would definitely be up there, because that was mental. 2014 was all right when Daniel Ricciardo won his first race, and then Massa and Perez had that massive crash on the last lap. I'm sure there have been other good ones, but they're sort of gone from my memory. Obviously, the Wall of Champions is what it's remembered for as well. That was a little bit before my time. 1999, I think. Like Schumacher, Villeneuve, Damon Hill hit the wall as well. It's gonna be another. Oh god. Oh dear. Oh, that's bad. Just completely forgot there was a wall there. See this from another angle. Coming through there, just what even happened? Yeah, just completely forgot there was a wall there. That's good. Right, let's try that again. Right, a bit more cautious this time. Cut a little bit, that's fine. I'm still not going to qualify well. P13. Unlucky for some. Not for me though. Right, oh yeah, I'm streaming on. I should probably start talking. I went to play it just like I was playing then, just completely forgot. Alpine, bloody hell. Esteban Ocon P5, Pierre Gasly P7. Wow, they could actually catch us if they have a decent result. They're going to pull out a friggin' Brazil, aren't they? Double podium. Right, there we go. Of course, Joe's down there. Daniel Ricciardo is qualifying in this game. Really shit. I don't know. I gotta be honest, I didn't really pay much attention to Ricciardo's qualifying last season. I don't really know what it was like. But anyway, round 6. Right, is there anything I need to do before we start? I don't know. I don't normally. Is there anything? Nah, we're good. Didn't look at that for any of the other races. I don't know why I'm looking at it for this one. I keep forgetting to change parts of the car though, because I've got so many settings automated now, because I just can't be bothered to do them. I think that's the one thing I keep forgetting to do. There we go, then. Right, Verstappen on pole, of course. Leclerc alongside. Can Verstappen keep his 100% record going? Yeah, Wall of Champions 1999. I believe it was Schumacher, Villeneuve, and Hill. I might be wrong. I think it was one other like really shit driver as well. He crashed into it. It was Zonta or like basically just someone who wasn't very good. Here we go. Lights out and away we go. There's a bit of a slow reaction there for myself, I've got to say. Right, can we send it into turn one? We've got to be quite careful. We've got to try and get up into the points as well. AI a little bit too slow through those first few corners. Couldn't quite capitalise. Mercedes 11 and 12. Oh god, I lost the front wing there. Lost more of a front wing. That's good. Oh, so much for Gasly's podium. Oh my god. Keep it on the track. Oh, performance is going to be so bad now. I think Gasly's lost his front wing. Alonso's definitely lost his. Try and send it down the inside. Get in. Right, we're going to have some seriously compromised pace now. Hopefully Alonso's going to have to box, but judging by his pace, I don't think he will. Oh, that's so much potential. I just pissed it up the wall. That my life summed up in 5 seconds. Right, how's it going to take this? Not well. Not well at all. Why didn't I just flash back when I had the chance? Right, that's better. Still not great though. We've survived. Even if we have got Yuki Tsunoda right on our ass. Oh god, too wide. Just cut across him. It'll be fine. Oh god, this corner is a nightmare when you got damage. Look how many freaking cars there are. Yano Trulli Simulator. Oh, I've gone wide again. Holy crap. What I would like is, oh no, we don't have 100. I was going to say get 100% points record in the stream, and then I remembered Japan and how bad that was. So it doesn't really matter if we finish in the top 10 because we don't have a streak to go for. Right, let's try and get Gasly at least. There we go. Been a bit mean to Gasly in this race. Cost him a potential top 6. And just cut him off then. Oh man. We're damaging. Do you know who I am? Race engineer. Do you know who I am? How can I avoid damaging my front wing for 2 laps? Oh god, I wasn't even looking then. Looking at chat. And now I'm going to lose a position to Gasly as well. Can we try a switch down the inside? All that had no right to work, but it did. We're going to suffer right down the straight here. Gasly's going to scythe past us. Can I even get him back? I don't think I can. And then with the freaking horror, oh god, the horrible understeer. Hamilton's going to go past us as well. Russell's going to go past as well. Oh man, sit and duck. We're going to end up like 13th or 14th or something because we're just so vulnerable on the straights. We're good through this bit though. Underbodies incurred some slight damage. You think? You don't say. It's not like it didn't rip out from under my car or anything. Oh god. Even the strats don't work. Even the strats don't work. Right, Russell's on my outside. Can I just squeeze him a little bit? Try and get as much of an advantage as we can down this straight, but don't think it's going to work. Unless, oh Jesus. Yeah, we'll take that. That's fine. Kept us in 10th. And we've passed some awareness objectives. Managed to go 2 laps without crashing. Right, 1 more lap to go. We're actually closing on Hamilton. Probably because I'm not taking half the corners that he is. We've also got George Russell looming. Can we hold on that last point? Got to do that. Right, hang him to the outside again. Give him, I know we're behind, but just give him a little squeeze. Little squeeze, it's fine. It's fine, it's not fine, it's not fine. It's not fine. Chat, it's not fine. This is bad. This is really, really bad. Oh, God. That's how it ends. That's tragic. Ah. Cheers for that, Science. Even though that was my fault. Oh, I sent it down the inside, trying to be ambitious. It didn't work. Just didn't work. Sergio Perez has won. Have I put F1 2023 on by mistake? I feel like I have. Sergio Perez has won a race. Red Bull have a 100% record. Verstappen's streak is finally gone. Yeah. Sergio Perez. Didn't think you'd see that in 2024. There you go. Right. Verstappen only 3rd. Esteban Ocon in 4th place. Gasly ending up 8th. Oh, sad. We're nearly 2 seconds off Russell by the end. I suppose we got hit by Sainz, didn't we? But or we smashed into Sainz and then suffered the consequences. But yeah, there we go. So what has that done to the championship? Verstappen still well out in front. Perez 103. Obviously, not closing the gap. He's extending his gap over Leclerc. He's got a massive gap to Norris. Then Alonso, who's doing really well. Yuki Tsunoda, Piastri, Russell, myself in 9th. Still repping it in the top 10. Still the only one pulling my weight for Sauber ahead of Lewis Hamilton in 18th. Ocon obviously getting a massive load of points. And then, yeah, all of these guys. And Zhou Guan Yu still yet to contribute anything. Oh, look at that Alpine right back into the mix. That big points haul. They're only 3 points behind us now. So they're good at that, aren't they? Just being nowhere and then dragging a great result and, you know, getting back into it. So we got to watch our backs now. We were quite comfortable in 6th and now we are not. That's it, Lewis. Shake your head. 77. Silly 51. I mean, what do I have to do? I know I didn't have a great race. But... Okay. Right. I think I am going to end it there for tonight because I'm quite tired And I do need to go to bed earlier than usual. We did still manage to get 4 races in, which is quite. We did that quite quickly, to be fair. So we still managed to get 4 races in, which is pretty good. But yeah, I'm going to end it there. So thank you very much for watching the stream. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please consider leaving a like on there. If you're new around here and you like what you see, why not get subscribed so that you can be notified of future streams like this one and other videos as well. If you're watching this on a replay, comment below any thoughts and suggestions that you may have. This block nose is really, oh my god, that's got really bad. Oh my god. Sorry if I've been like constantly like sniffling and stuff in the stream. Right, what was it? That's completely thrown me now. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Have an awesome. I don't know when I'll be back. I'm hoping to stream again on Wednesday, but if not, it'll be Friday. So take care of yourselves. Have an awesome couple of days. Thank you once again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.